Today's lesson is adverbs of frequency. Now, what do adverbs do? Adverbs describe verbs, adverbs, and other adjectives. Adverbs of frequency are actually adverbs of times, and they answer the question how often you do something. So you could do something all the time, every day. You would say, I always drink coffee, for example. If you never do something, then you don't ever do it. So let's say there's a continuum. If you think of it this way, when you do something all the time, it is 100% of the time. And if you never do something, it is 0% of the time. And the other adverbs of frequency, usually, often, sometimes, seldom, and rarely, are on this continuum. For example, sometimes if you drink coffee, sometimes, then of course you do it less than if you often drink coffee. Now, where do we use adverbs of frequency in sentences? Let's say, I always drink coffee. Adverbs of frequency come before the main verb. And remember, the verb must agree with the subject. And adverbs of frequency usually come with the simple present tense because we are describing a habit. So, if I always drink coffee, how many times a week do you think I do it? If I always drink coffee in the morning, let's say, so I probably drink coffee every single day of the week. But let's say Carol doesn't drink coffee every single day of the week. She usually drinks coffee. So if Carol usually drinks coffee, then probably she is drinking on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Now notice here the verb in the present tense. She usually drinks coffee. Drinks has to agree with the subject. So it has to match the subject. Even though it's separated by an adverb, don't get mixed up. Remember the rule of the present tense. Let's say Hina and Carol often drink coffee in the mornings. So probably they drink maybe less. So it's going to be these days of the week. Notice, Hina and Carol are two people, so I say drink. Hina and Carol often drink coffee. And we go on. So what do we notice here? We notice, I'm gonna write Hina and Carol. We notice that the order is the subject of the sentence, either a pronoun or nouns. Then we have the adverb of frequency. Then we have the main verb. Then we have the main verb or the rest of the sentence. So let's say we want to use the other adverb. If he sometimes drinks coffee, so he's probably doing it maybe like almost 50% of the time. But if he seldom drinks coffee, then maybe he's doing it, let's say, twice. If he rarely drinks coffee, he's not going to be doing it so often. So let's say maybe once. And if he never drinks coffee, he maybe drinks tea. So he doesn't drink any coffee at all. So if you think of it on a continuum, always is 100% and never is 0%. So the most important thing to remember is the position of the adverbs. They come between the subject and the main. However, we have some exceptions. Sometimes can come at the beginning of a sentence. I can say, sometimes I drink coffee. I can also say, I sometimes drink coffee. And I can say, I drink coffee sometimes. So sometimes can be used in more than one place. And also, I can say, usually I drink coffee. So usually can also come at the beginning of the sentence. Now, there is another exception. Verb to be, okay? So do you remember verb to be from the present tense? Verb to be. What is the form of verb to be in the simple present tense? It could either be is, he is, she is, Karen is, or it could be am, I am, or it could be are, or it could be are, they are, Karen and Hina are. So when I use verb to be with adverbs of frequency, the adverb of frequency comes after verb to be. For example, I have the subject, I'll have the be verb, verb to be, and then I will have the rest of the sentence. For example, I am always late. Notice subject, verb to be, and adverb of frequency. Let's say she is never on time. She is never on time. Let's say Stephen is rarely late. What else did we use? Did we use are? Okay. Let's say they often are on time. So remember this rule. Usually it comes before the main verb, but when you have verb to be, it comes after verb to be, and they are on a continuum. And one more little thing to remember, it is that never and rarely are negatives. So for example, you don't say, I don't never, you say, I never drink coffee, for example. And let's say often, I said often, but you might hear some people say often. It means the same thing. The most important thing to remember is the order and their position in the sentence. Thank you.